Castor oil stories, flu, cysts, abrasions. Castor oil packs seem to make a positive difference in a variety of conditions of human illness. Sometimes it doesn't make sense that these packs, applied in different places on the body, bring a healing influence to sore throats, pilonidal cysts, contusions and abrasions. But the following stories tell how patients and doctors have made effective use of this product of the Ricinus communis plant. I had just begun coming out of a period of chronic sore throats which followed a bronchopneumonia type syndrome that had been called, among other things, the Hong Kong flu. This was after 2 years of winter spells that left me bedfast every other weekend. I did not believe I would survive another year. After reading The Sleeping Prophet and just prior to the hay fever season, I began the back adjustments and used the inhalant recommended in the readings. The results were remarkable. I was still having regular bouts with sore throats, so one night I decided to try the heated castor oil pack on the abdomen. In 15 minutes the sore throat suddenly evaporated in what felt like a rush. http://worldwideweb.edgarcayce.org/health/data/castor 14 of 69, 10 hours 23 minutes and 44 seconds p.m. Edgar Cayce Health Database, anecdotal case reports, remedies, products of running water. The next evening my wife came down with the same symptoms and applied the treatment with identical results. Jean Jacobson. The patient is a 26-year-old male with a 5-year history of episodic flare-ups of a painful pilonidal cyst. It was never larger than an olive until the last week of October, 1975, when it reached the size of an egg. Sitting and walking became more difficult. He finally went for medical help and was scheduled for surgery on the 29th of November. I was visited by his mother, who is my patient. She asked if there were anything I could suggest to relieve the pain. Since the doctor had only given him antibiotics, I recommended applying a 4-inch gauze pad saturated in castor oil, with a heating pad on high heat for 1 hour before bedtime. His wife was to give him a 5-minute digital massage, 2 inches from the border of the cyst, working in a circular motion towards the cyst but not directly on it. This was done and repeated the following morning. At 4 p.m. Sunday the pain returned, and his wife applied another compress. Within minutes he felt relief. The cyst opened and began to drain. He reported to his doctor on Monday for the scheduled surgery, but indicated that, since the cyst was draining, he wanted to cancel the surgery and let nature take its course. The doctor insisted that the sac had to be removed, but the patient refused. Within 1 week the cyst was down to the size of a pea, the smallest it had been in 5 years. He reported that with the first application he was able to sleep for the first time in 10 days. Now the cyst is barely palpable. He was instructed to continue the hot castor oil compresses for 1 additional week after cessation of the drainage. Dry bowel. Giaquinto. I have used the castor oil packs for a variety of conditions, from open abrasions to strained muscles, and all with great success. I have even converted my skeptical husband to the castor oil packs following an incident with our son. He had somehow managed to get his hand smashed between 2 rocks, not breaking any bones, but badly abrased and contused. Against my medical training and my husband's, we applied a warm castor oil pack to the hand. The next morning the results were dramatic. The swelling had completely subsided and the healing had occurred at an incredible rate. By the 3rd day healing was complete. The remarkable thing other than the healing was the absence of pain after an hour following the application of the pack. George Van Wormer. Castor oil packs certainly have proved their worth and versatility. Left square bracket note, the preceding case reports were written by William McGarry, M.D. and are excerpted from the A.R.E. Journal, September, 1981, Volume 16, No. 5, page 229, copyright 1981 by the Edgar Cayce Foundation, Virginia Beach, Virginia, right square bracket.